head. I wanna freeze you up. I want them down.
I came with Steve. The color would do you.
So as you can see, my comment section it says Zeno and X+Y shake tomorrow. And that's what I'm doing right now. But my main concern is you know, my last upload was 3 months ago. September 7th. I'm not finished sugarcoat nothing. That's half a year since the last Zeno tutorial or Zeno edit. That is insane. Alright, by the way, if you're new, do not mind the corniness. Make sure you press subscribe. Please like it, do everything. You can do this first part in blur or CapCut, and yes, blur, the word blur, with 2 extra R's at the end. You know, come down to auto beat, and then, you know, press the beat option every time you want like a new clip to start. And if you hear YouTube in the background, do not mind that. You put like a bunch of clips together, and then you slow them down, and you know, you just save it, whatever, you know. And then you come to this app. It's called Time Cut. As you can see right there, the word time and cut. Boom, we pressed it. And then go to Pro Speed Adjustment. And then, you know, you choose your video. And press that check. Processing transcoding. 84%. 100%, huh? And at the bottom, press deduplication. And then at the top right, you know, save it. And after everything, it should be like a blue button. Or a button you press after that. And then you just press download. Get rid of one to the left of the center and to the right of the center. And if you want to make your own graph, depending on how fast or slow your clip is after you twitch through, or just doing it in general, because if not, it's gonna like look weird on some clips. This is another graph I use. It's almost the same as the last one, I think. And for longer clips, let me see which one I use for this one. For a longer clip, this is the graph I use for it. And now the fun part. This is for like the intro. You see how it hold on. You see how it like fades, and like how, hold on, in this one I added facial tracking. So on all your clips, right, like as you can see right here, dang, that thing loud, hold on a little bit. But as you can see in my clips, right, I got some facial tracking going on. His face usually like stays in the center, and to do that, when you press on the clip, you go to move and transform, and this thing all the way at the top right, well, not all the way, but at the bottom top right, you press it like this thing right here. You see what I'm pressing? When this changes to blue, not green, for you might be different. Regardless, it should have this little point. All right, this one has 2 points. This one only has 1. And you want to keep that thing on the person's nose. Right here, it's kind of messed it up. It's not showing how exactly it's supposed to look because I have shakes and stuff on there. And right here, you want to keep it on your person or character's nose. My boy Corey has a little yam going here. I'm sorry I had to say it, and my voice cracked a little bit, and I'm struggling, bro. Facial tracking for that, you want to have them on almost all your clips, and for the Zeno style later on in the video. So these are all the effects and stuff, and I'm not gonna cap to you, I'm not finna go through all these. You gonna have to click on the XML or the Alight link, and you gonna have to copy all these effects. I cannot go through all these for you. Sorry to burst that bubble. This part I could show you this. Oh yeah, I zoomed in a little bit. Did I? No, that's from the shake. So when you click on transform, is it move and transform? Yeah. When you go to this little rotate thing, the one I started off with, I had a keyframe at 0 at the start of the clip, and at the end of the clip it goes to 5. And the graph I used for it was this, so you can copy that. And then on the next one, as you can tell, it's probably gonna start off at 5 and go to 0, and it's gonna be the same graph but like opposite. So that was basically it for the XY shake part. Now we go to the Zeno part. You know, got the XML preset file for y'all for the XY. And yeah. For certain Zeno clips, like this clip right here, it was like zooming in. Like you see how it ends up like this? It was zooming in on its own, like from the actual movie. And let's say I did, while I was editing it, right, I added a zoom out shake to it. So like this is naturally zooming in, but the shake I use is like a zoom out shake. So it's actually like supposed to make it go like this. It'll make it look weird. But then when you add the facial tracking to the clip, it kind of like helps like the facial tracking from the XY. Zeno style is kind of confusing for me still, I ain't gonna cap. But boom, you know, we got the speed graphs right here. This is one of them. That's a kind of long speed graph. And in this one, this is for like a faster kind of clip. It's another one you can use. What's another one I did? This right here, boom, boom. Man, I try to speed that one up all the way. And these are like my, and if you think I'm lying, bro, look at this. I think I made this like a month ago. I've been testing out trying to make Zeno style for a little while now. This really not that bad for real. But see, this one, I could go over some of the, I could go over these with y'all for real. Because it's kind of simpler than the XY. So, you know, you got the tiles and mirror, motion blur, one at the start, you know, 4, lead it to 1 at the end. It's the graph for it. Motion blur again. Oh, same thing. Just duplicate the last one. Scale assist. I love this effect. My favorite effects to use because it just replaces the move and transform thing. I started this one at 150 and I led it to 91. Just the graph for it. Just keep it the same, honestly, and just move like the one on the left up like that. And keep the right one the same. Oscillate 280 and 2x. Leave it to 0. It's the graph for it. Keep it the same, I guess. 16 to the frequency. It's the stuff at the bottom. Magnitude 1500. Put it to 0. Graph. That's what I use. Oscillate again. Oh, just duplicate the last one. Now I'm assuming you're gonna duplicate it again. That's probably what I did. Random jitter. Keep from at the start. One at the end. Put it to 10. When it start 180. It's the graph. Oh, no graph. Frequency 60. It's the rest of the stuff. Boom. Exposure gamma. Start at 0.52, end at 0.24, and have 2 from like just a little bit from the middle. One on the right, 0. One on the left, I'm assuming to be 0 too. First graph, boom. Second graph, boom. Gamma, keep it the same. Then I had raster transform at 1.08, lead to 1. No graph, it's the rest of the stuff. Boom. And then I had swing. I usually put that on here. Only 2 hertz. Dang, I'm surprised I ain't put it to like 2.2, and then angle 1, negative 0.8, angle 2, 0.8, and then boom. That's the shake for the out shake. And it shake in, really all you gotta do is go to scale assist and replace, like right here, you can see I replaced the one at the start and end just with different numbers. And I just moved this one from up to down. If you didn't get what I just said, you see how like when it shook out, it went from like 150 to 0. And on this one, it zoomed in, went from 100 to 150. And in the graph, like it just changes from this to this. So yeah, usually use CapCut for this part. Right, so what you want to do, you have one edit with the Alight motion at the top, so you're gonna have to save it twice. And trust me, it takes forever on some edits. Certain edits it takes forever. This one, it didn't really take that long. Then you go to overlay, and then you add the other one, the other top or bottom one. And then you come over here to mask, right? Boom, horizontal. And if it's not already like off, you want to flip it like this, like you see how I flip it. Negative. Keep going. Boom. And that's really it. What could the outro be? Stay true to yourself. Stay loyal. Stay positive. Don't give up. We're gonna roll 3,000 still, you know what I mean? I need to get back on that grind. Press the subscribe button. If the like button is blue, press it. If it's white, press it. If it's yellow, press it. If it's pink, press it. Pause. And yeah. Peace out.